So we're approaching a 2-lane section here, Sheffield A61. And on the board here on the left, you can see that you can use the left lane or the middle lane. So naturally, on test, it's a good idea to kind of fall into that left lane. But the right lane is okay to use if you feel like you're going to make good progress. So say there was only a few cars in the right lane, it would probably be a good idea to use that lane instead. But as it's quite busy on both sides, I'm just going to stay where I am. So we are approaching the Whittington Moor roundabout. Now we're on the bypass section and we're going to be going straight ahead, 3rd exit, signposted Sheffield. Look at the thickness of the line. That is also a bypass on the other side. The board on the left tells us that we can use the left lane and the middle lane for Sheffield. So we're going to stay in the left lane, but of course we could use the middle lane if we wanted to exit in the fast lane or the overtaking lane of the bypass. Now, as I creep forward, I'm bearing in mind the distance from the Mini. I don't want to get too close to the Mini, and I'm just having a general check to see where the opportunity might come from. So this would be good now because there's nothing coming round. If they can get before the blue car, yep, they've done it. The Mini is now first. I'm just creeping up again, keeping my distance, tyres and tarmac. Now I'm getting right up into the corner. It's really important this, so I can see around the front of this white car. If I didn't move forward, I wouldn't be able to see. Now that's my gap. I'm pushing that power in, really push that power in and get around that outside edge and then exit, mirror and signal. Now there was a white car coming round, I did see that, but with enough power, I felt like I could get across that and get away. At the roundabout, we're going to follow the signs for Chesterfield, Derby. As you can see, it's telling me to reduce speed now. I'm looking up at the board and I can see that it's the 3rd exit, Chesterfield A61. If I check out the floor, I can see it says A61 on here. It does also say it over there. But this is the leftist lane. And I know that word doesn't exist in the English language, but it's a good word. So the leftist lane. And the benefit of being in this lane is it will bring you out on the left lane, which we call the normal driving lane, on the other side of the roundabout. So we're just creeping forward, keeping a bit of distance from the van, starting to look to see, you know, where our opportunities might come from. You've got this little bit of time to kind of have a look. Okay, you can see the cars are coming round there. We can't go. The van's now definitely gone. So now I'm looking, stop at the line, and I'm looking, and that looks good to me because the silver car was far enough away that I can make this progress around the curve before he gets anywhere near us. And as you can see now, because I'm in the left lane, that means I'm going to exit in the left lane. If I chose the middle lane, I would have exited in the right lane. So now we're just building that speed up. Both speeds are the same in both lanes, but you can see the vehicles in the right lane tend to want to be a bit more quicker off the mark and you know, go a little bit faster. So it's good to just, you know, chill out a little bit in the left lane, and then if you feel like there's a vehicle in front that isn't quite going fast enough, you can of course overtake. Now the next roundabout, I'm going to turn right, okay, towards town centre. On the board I can see it's to the right. On the second board I can see it tells me to use the right lane, so I'm going to do mirror, signal, blind spot, moving over to that right lane. Now this is really important because this lane goes straight on and right. It's a good idea to indicate right to let people behind you know your intention, because they might choose a different lane knowing that you're going to turn right and that you might slow them down. So now the lights change to green. We're going to be waiting to move up. Hopefully I get through on this light, but if not, we'll just wait for the next one. Okay, so we're going through. And as you can see, we're good, we're clear. Now on the floor, you can still see the A61 and then the right arrow for the town centre exit. As I come around the roundabout, I'm looking into the corner and I'm going behind the learner vehicle. Nice and gently on the brakes, because look at the car behind. Not paying much attention to what's going on there. So we're making it nice and easy.